Hello everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back to my channel. So today, Monday morning, I'm going to crack on with tomorrow's project so that I can get ahead of myself. Graham's still coming home this afternoon, I hope, so I haven't heard any different, so we're going to ignore that noise and carry on. And today I'm going to use one of the stamps as our main feature. So I'm just going to slide the box to one side and we are going to use this stamp as our main feature. So I'm going to pop that up there. We're going to make a 6x6 card and I've made a little bit of a start. I've just used two inks. I've used Salty Ocean to do the sky and I just used an ordinary tissue or a piece of kitchen towel and wiped it over. You can use your brushes or your blenders if you want to. And I brought it down to about a third of the way down. Then I used Mowed Lawn, a distress ink. Again, I just used an ordinary piece of kitchen towel. And I did a very simple background. This is supposed to represent a background tree, but by the time you see the finished card, you're not going to see an awful lot of this. This is just a background really, because we're going to make a window card. So what I've done, I'll show you what I've done with my bird. I've made him, or her, but let's call him, we've made our bird into a robin, and I've coloured it up and added the colour for the flowers. And I've got on the back, oh, I've already done it. That's nice, I've already done it. On the back, I've got a couple of pieces of double-sided tape. And I think I'm going to put him, let's call him a him, about there. We're going to put our bird about there and stick it down. Now, as I say, we are going to make a window card. So I'm going to pop that to one side for a moment. And because there's something, actually, did you know what? Before we do the window, let's finish our little scene. One of the papers I used in number one project, I had some left over. So what I've done is I've cut it down and I'm going to pop that into that left-hand corner so that by the time we add our window piece, it will look like a little flower bush growing just the other side of the window. So already that looks quite pretty. You could, if you wanted to, you could just leave it like that, or you could leave it like that, and that could be your card finished. But if you wanted to add the window, I'll show you what I've done. I'll leave the card in the corner so you can still see it. I have made a frame. As I say, this is a 6x6 card, and so I've made a 6x6 white frame. By the time we've finished, it will go that way. And I've cut it to 1/2 inch all the way around. Now I've done two beams for our window. One is 1/2 inch by 6 inches and the shorter one is 1/2 inch by 3 inches. And I will add all of these measurements. They're the only measurements you need, but I will add them in the description box below. On the back, I have already put some foam pads. What I've done, I used the ordinary foam pads, the rectangular ones, and just cut them in half down the middle. And what we're going to do, we're going to add our glue. We're going to add a bit of glue stick all over it. This doesn't add to or take away from the stickiness. What it does do, it gives it a bit of a greasy film, for want of a better word. And so it'll give us a bit of time to pop our window down. So if we don't get it where we want it first time, we've got a bit of time just to lift it and reposition. Now I'm going to lay mine directly over my card. But before I push it down, I'm just going to have a look at it to see if I'm happy with the positioning. And I think, do you know what? I think I am. It could go up just a touch, but I think I'm happy with that. So I'm going to push the bars down first and then push the rest of the window frame into place. And that is it. I'm not going to do that today. That's got to be one of the quickest cards we've done on this channel, I think. It's okay, it does take a little bit of time to colour in the bird, but not that much. I think it took me about 5-6 minutes, but I didn't really time it, to tell you the truth. But there is our card finished. I'm not going to do any more to it today because I've chosen to make our little bird a robin. What I'm going to do is come back to this card at a later date. Obviously today, for this project, it's a summer or autumn with all these lovely flowers. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to come back at a later date, probably in about a month's time, and I'm going to show you how, with a few very minor adjustments, you don't have to deconstruct it or anything like that, but with a few minor adjustments, we can turn this summer card into a Christmas card with just a few very, very simple adjustments and no deconstruction. We don't have to start pulling it apart. It's very simple. Simpler than you might think. So I'm going to put this to one side for now. I'm going to come back maybe the beginning of October and show you how to make this card, this summer card, as it is, with just adding a few minor adjustments, or making a few minor adjustments into a Christmas card. So I'm going to leave it for now as it is, and I'll be back. As I say, Graham is still coming, as far as I know, he's still coming home this afternoon. So as soon as I can, I will do my third project, and I shall leave it as a surprise because I don't know when I can get it done yet. So it might be a surprise to me too, because I might change my mind. I do that quite often. So I'm going to leave this one for now. I'll leave you with this one for now. Have a happy day, whatever you're doing, and I will see you in my next video. And in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody. Have fun, and as always, happy crafting. Bye-bye for now.